there, my name is Boomer Cat. Welcome to my world. At last we left off was me accidentally burning up my build. So it's been a long time, but what I had to do is take everything down, all 37,000 blocks. And then what I did is I actually built this entire pad of grass on top of the water. So hopefully that will eliminate my problem that I had before. So I'm going to attempt again to build my little hotel, I guess you'd call it. So I'm going to try to level it a little bit, center it, I guess you could say. I don't know if that's the center or not. I guess we'll find out when we stick down the block. And we'll see what happens. And of course I got a bunch of crap in the way. So let's take a peek here and see how we're coming out as far as like size wise. To see if I'm kind of matching up here. Okay, we could go to the right a little bit if we needed to. I just want to make sure I don't have the issues like I had the last time. Okay, so far we're good. I tried to when I was taking it down, I tried to like leave blocks in the water as to the size of this, which is massive, as you can see. So it looks like I actually have this lined up pretty good. And I made sure there was no holes where there was water coming down. And I used the green grass because I knew that we had some areas that were grass, so I thought it would match up. And I kind of extended the beach a little bit too. So I think it's lining up pretty good. I just want to see what it looks like from the distance. See if it's gonna be kind of centered. And get all these freaking critters out of the way. Alright, so we've got, and I'd like to have it to the left a little bit more. It's pretty centered on that pad. I think I'm just gonna leave it. Alright, so here we go. And this should not have any problems this time. You don't want to see underneath though, it's kind of a mess. Alright. Let's do an auto build. Hopefully got enough. There we go. Keeps using all the little shit needs to get out of the way. Okay, see some water. Why is there water here? Why did water... Oh my god. Hopefully, if it didn't build this time, I'm going to give up on this one. Put something else out here. I'm guessing it's adding water. There's a lake around the bottom. Because this was completely frickin' flat. No holes. Up here. Okay, I take it it's adding the water. Oh, that's pretty interesting, seeing the layers go up. Put the goddamn pigsies in the way. Interesting. hear my cat breathing in the background. It's a completely flat surface. Oh, what was that? So I'm dealing with a sinus infection, so my head feels like a balloon. So if I don't play very long, that's why. And also motion and stuff bugs me on top of having a sinus infection, which doesn't help. So might not be able to do too much in this build. I was going to add like some, you know, beds and things like that for the hotel. Huh, this is pretty interesting. Because the last time I did this build, which if you've watched my videos you've seen, I tried to build it on top of water and it just didn't work. I mean, when I went down the staircase, I just walked into water. I'm like, okay, that's not right. And then when I went to another area, the wall wasn't built. So, but you could see like the torches up in the sky, but there was no wall. So having it on the water like screwed up. Now when I did this one, it worked just fine. Super simple. And I just built it on the water. I didn't add a platform. But for some reason this one, I wonder if it's because there's water on this build and it just couldn't mesh with the water underneath, maybe? But, so it was just all screwed up. And so I thought, well, I can slowly go through and try to fix it, right? So of course, silly me had fire bombs in my little quick thing down here. And didn't realize that I was on a firebomb and hit right, and all of a sudden, boom, just started to burn stuff down. So I'm like, well, that's great. So then I'm like, you know what, screw it, let's just start over. So it took me a long time, actually over several days, especially dealing with a sinus infection, to take down this build between excavating and hand taking them down and throwing torches on it and using explosives and you name it. So you don't even want to see what the damn water looks up like underneath, because I really like dug holes all over the place trying to get this build down. And then I tried to mark the corners with like these blue blocks down here, number 8, to kind of see what size I needed. And then when I got everything down, got everything flat, then I went and filled in from corner to corner to corner to corner with the grass. So I had a completely flat surface that wasn't on the water for this build. So hopefully it works this time. I don't know why it wouldn't. I mean, it's on land. Because then we'll have, well, it says it worked. Then we will have a hotel, and over here is a pub restaurant, open air market, or actually the pub. I don't know if there's a place to eat in there. I think there is. And then we got a restaurant here, and then we got the open air market. So this is going to be kind of like my shopping district, I guess you could say. So I'll see what else is out there as far as shopping goes. You know, maybe I'll add something like over here, and then you know, back over in here is actually going to be the town itself. So let's take a look, see what happened. I added all this in too. Okay, so it starts with sand, okay. But there is that horny water with the torch, so I don't know what that's about. So you are overflowing here. I don't know why we have water. There's a random torch here too, so I don't know why there's random torches. I don't know if this one's screwed up too or what. There's a hole. Okay. There's water again. Okay. We got water down there. Plus it added water over here. See, it's not built right. Why is this like this? I do not understand this build. I guess I'm gonna have to just go through and fix things manually. This took me outside. Okay. But this takes me to water. I guess I'm gonna have to go underneath and see what's going on. I can't go too crazy here because I don't want to get ill. Okay, that looks alright. Yeah, this crap's like underwater. I might have to just go all the way around the outside of this. I wish I had a picture of what it's supposed to look like. Go in each building. I would think there'd be railings here. Maybe not. Unless it's supposed to be partially finished for you to finish on your own. Okay, before there was an area that was not finished. Okay, so that looks finished. It's got a deck area. That's got a fence in it. See, there it's not finished. So I think there's something wrong with this build. I think I'm just gonna have to go through and fix it. Let's keep explosives away from me. I don't want to like accidentally explode something. Unless the whole problem is that I'm building it, you know, in the water. not taking the time to take that down again. I guess I'll find out as I go in and out of these rooms as I'm remodeling them, what's, you know, not finished. Pretty cool deck. Okay. Trees. So there's a deck over here. With like flowers. So you walk over the wildflowers? Interesting. Something to do. And there's a random bed up here. Okay. See, now that doesn't look right. It just randomly launch off. So I'm guessing you need a fence here. Something over here. Now that goes onto a deck. Makes sense. But again, I would think you'd want to launch off. And that's, well, it worked. It was going to be kind of low. Okay, that looks like it has partial stuff. So it looks like I'm gonna have to try to figure out this build. Put it right here, will we? Yeah, that's got deck. Looks like it has decking. Except for down there, it doesn't look like it has it. Okay, that looks like it's missing some decking. Okay, it goes out into a patio type thing. Okay. Alright, I get that. Logs. Okay, goes over here then. So, this I don't think I'm supposed to be on. Okay, from what I'm seeing, which obviously I haven't gone through everything here, but this area has no railings. And I would think you'd want a rail here. In fact, I would think you'd want to finish this here. So the wall. Oops. going to pause this for just a minute. I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I'll be right back. Spoon the Cat signing off.